We are live. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Let's see. Let's just let our Discord folks know. Are live with Mighty. Boom. Okay. Boom. We can get that out of the way. So, lots of changes since our last season. There have been, of course, some driver changes that and then do I have time to fit that? Yeah, we do. Okay. Although, is that our best use of... Oh, it looks like we have plenty of time. Uh, do a driver training camp. Let's do a press tour. And that looks like what we can do with 2 days. Let's make sure we spend our cash. We have 25 million. This is the first week of our season, so it's now time to let's see, bump up aerodynamics. I think that needs a big bump. Wait, how's our chassis doing? Let's give our... All right, let's go to quality control for aerodynamics. Let's add resource point generation. Let's get build time going. Add build time to this as well. Durability needs some work. Quality control. And then let's save that 7 million for whenever we need it. All right, activities scheduled, messages checked, facilities done, R&D. So let's see what we can do with our points.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Durability build, that's solid. Pretty,
What do you think of this one?
all right. 2 aerodynamics changes and, oh, perfect, 4. We're going to get 4 upgrades with all those points. So our powertrain is pretty far below on last place. So something to think about. Mercedes just taking off. Red Bull. Wow, Mercedes is really far ahead of the field in Season 3 here. Red Bull, Racing Point, McLaren, Ferrari, all hitting similar marks. With who is that? Is that AlphaTauri and Renault pretty much at the same performance, and then there's us, and then we go to Haas, Alfa Romeo, and Williams. Okay, so we should be racing for midfield. Vehicle looking good. Sponsors looking fine. All right, standings are fresh. We're going to go at Zandvoort, Spain, and Baku, the first 3 races. All right, I think we're ready to get a move on. Let's get into this race week. Got our running costs. We got some upgrades done. Let's check our new car reveal. Hopefully it saved our actual livery. It did. Okay, thank God. Our brand new livery for the year. Oh, I need to jump up the F1 game sound. There should be more sponsors on it than that. We'll have to make sure that that is taken care of before our first race. Yeah, F1 is down real low. Okay. Audio fixed. Slingshot. I wish these were just angled correctly so that they could all be on one instead of being half split like this. DSP Optics probably has earned that spot for being a longtime sponsor of ours. Slingshot Fuel. So we've used now all of the sponsor slots. Go with Slingshot. Optics looks good there. Slingshot, that looks good. And all right, there we go. That's enough sponsorships on our car for now. Okay. Should we save a lot of money and go for a pretty awesome driver this year? The thought, although they're giving Lando a 90. So who knows?
Our new parts have been completed.
All right,
without
let's
issue.
see.
They'll be on the car, ready for the next race. What do you think of this one?
Let's get all of these durability upgrades. Let's get all of these upgrades that we could possibly fit on the car for the next race weekend.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process.
Looks like we have a lot of time
This is probably what I'd invest in.
before our next race weekend, so it looks like we'll have enough time to get things kind of going. All right, we've made some solid improvements to the car
Our new parts have been completed without issue.
for season
They'll
break.
be on the car, ready for the next race week.
Wow, this is a lot of time.
Okay, we've had the
Okay,
new
let's
parts
see.
come through from
Back
the
to another
fabrication
15,
process. What do you think of this one?
1400. 8. Getting pretty reliable engines at this point. We're getting pretty durable. All right, here we go. First race of the
New
season.
parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Perfect. Upgraded the car, upgraded the facilities. You know what? For a few of those weeks, I'm realizing I didn't do activities. Oh well. Can't. That's one of those things. Can't spend too much time worrying about that. Weather. Oh, rainy qualifying. I think we have too much cash on hand. Okay. Wow. Our car actually got upgraded pretty far over that first little break of the season. We're sitting right behind Ferrari. Ferrari really shitting the bed when it comes to their car right now. Holy crap. That is awful. Absolutely terrible, mate. All right, jumping into practice now. I'm pretty well off at Zandvoort. It's a place I know pretty well. Qualifying pace without leaving the lap, 3 consecutive fast laps. Chain 5 corners together, track acclimatization. So it looks like we got to run track acclimatization. We'll see. We should be able to get the 3 fast laps. We should be able to not leave the track on one of these laps. And then we should get the third one for the chaining 5 corners together. So we should be able to get 3 of the 5 programs done in this one, or 3 of the 5 goals done in this one program. So I guess it's not a terrible trade-off.
Try to nail as many corner gates as you can. The faster you get through each
A
corner,
little bit of a
the higher
lockup
score.
on the hards going in. Almost left the track already, sliding around on the hards. See, get close to that wall. Don't touch it though. Alright, so 207 in the speed trap. First, I like that. That's pretty fast. Nice little rotation through that almost Nordschleife carousel turn. Nice and banked. Oh, way too late on the brakes there. I'm trying to push that. But ultimately, that's way too far to push it. Okay, so let's try this again. I really got to brake at the yellow markers, the yellow Pirelli markers. Instantly shift down 2. That's a fun corner once you start getting it right. Too slow through there, I guess. I think we have yet to chain our 5 corners together. I think a lot of it had to do with me going off and doing the restart. Missed that corner. Too slow through that one, so that was bad. That was a bad showing for us. Alright, so here's our opportunity to chain 5 corners. Oh wait, maybe we've already done that?
You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Okay, so let's see. Just barely caught that one. Let's go through here quick enough. Purple. Purple. Ah, missed it. That's a disappointing one to miss. We were in a nice section, and we're going to be able to string a bunch more together. There we go, a little bit of a later apex there. DRS perfectly. I've missed that corner every single time on track acclimatization so far. Too much gas coming out of there both times now. Hit our ERS a little bit early. Set us up well for the speed trap. DRS in purple.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Little bit of a lockup. A little bit too deep, but we're up 2/10 on our time. So let's see what we can do with that. .3. That's what we like to see. Back on the gas. A little bit wide through there, but not enough that the computer didn't recognize it on our goal marker. There we go. Now we're a second up. We actually hit the gate this time. I was a little bit nervous I wasn't going to get the downshifts done quickly enough. There we go. And it looks like this should set us up well. Oh, missed the DRS completely. Thought we got it right on time.
Complete. Program complete.
All right. Program complete. How did we do? Whoa! It's Becco and Jeff. How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? It's live. Hello. Hello. We are live. Hello. All right, so we did get our 3 goals done. We'll move on to qualifying practice. I'm not going to touch this setup because it feels golden to me. So let's look at the leaderboard. So with hards on, we're doing 114s. Let's see how that stacks up. compared to the rest of the leaderboard. Lando in the top 10, so 114 in the hards, 113 in the mediums, so we're looking at 112s, 111s, 110s for qualifying. I haven't been here in a fat minute with a capital PH. Gotta have that capital PH. I don't know, I feel like we haven't interacted. Zandvoort looking fun? Zandvoort's so much fun. It's one of my favorite tracks easily. Snuck in there. But yeah, it's been quite some time since we've been interacting together in a live format that isn't Discord. Used to the Discord chats. It's been so long since I feel like it's been a while since I've been like streaming. All right, let's jump right into the qualifying pace. And gotta just remember we're shooting for something south of the high 111s. With our green car. Qualifying here in the rain is going to be miserable. That's not something I've ever really practiced. And so I think it's going to go poorly for me. But on the bright side, this is a good track for us. So hopefully we'll be able to make up some positions during the race, which will be dry. So I'm just really happy that the race is dry. All right, here we go. I was actually thinking this was qualifying for a second, then I remembered, of course, it's going to be raining. A little bit too much curb for my liking there. Oops, I was in 5th gear and I meant to be in 3rd gear. That kind of maybe go a little bit wide, put a little bit of a wrench into that corner, but we're 4 tenths up on where we should be for the goal as we move up to 5 tenths. Things are going well. Hopefully we can pull down a 110. Nah, this is not a 110 kind of drive. I don't feel like this is a 111 drive. Oh, that was horrendous. All right, 113s. Yeah, that was awful. And overdrove that corner. Okay, how much of this can we redo? No. I despise racing around Zandvoort, but the track has high hot lapping qualities. Yeah, I love racing Zandvoort actually. And I think it's okay for we're just gonna have to redo this whole program. I think it's okay for running hot laps. I think the problem is you really have to know it, and I guess if we're really talking about running hot laps, that's already a requirement for doing well in a hot lapping kind of situation. You already kind of have to be pretty really familiar / know the track really well. And so it is a hard one, I feel like, to memorize. But luckily, if you play more than just F1 2020, it's easy to do because I had already got this committed to memory before playing F1 2020 through the GT3 cars. A little bit of a lockup, still too much curb on the inside. We exited much better though. We didn't drive too deep into this corner. Light on the throttle until we get into 5th gear. That's better. Whoa. For sure thought we lost it right there. Losing what little bit of gap we had into the lead as we get into the Sector 3. We're about to go red. Hold on to that apex. 4th gear, we jam it. Late apex. Hold the line. Let's see, where is this going to bring us into? 9th. Okay, I think that'll be okay. I've been craving some My Team recently, but I'm not at your console. The idea of getting back to my team structure does sound interesting. Okay, so yeah, I hear exactly what you mean about the my team thing, because that's exactly why I'm playing it now, is because I was really craving some awesome my team action. 112s, okay. And so I feel what you mean about that. And is Austria going to be our first repeat circuit for the Hot Lap League? I think there might have already been a repeat. I'm trying to remember where it was, but as I was making the schedule and I was looking at all of the tracks in F1 2020, and I was like, wait, I think we might have already had a repeat somewhere. So if it's not Austria, then yes, it will be. But I feel like everybody likes Austria. What is my best result so far? I think in my team we've gotten 2 second places. I think we have yet to win, but we've gotten on the podium twice. So I don't think we've won. Yeah, I don't think we've won in my team yet. But we're going to jump right into qualifying. At this point, we'll skip practice 3. We'll qualify in the rain, see how that goes. I don't have particularly high hopes. Pins only go back to round 1 of Series 2. Oh. Oh, that's well, because Series 1 will be in Motorsports. It'll be in Sim Motorsports, because that was before we created the new channel for it. So the pins for the other one might go back in the other channel in Series 1, because we started the new channel for Series 2. I have no idea if there's anybody else in here, but if you're not already familiar, we do have a Formula F1 2020 hot lapping league. Doesn't matter what console you're on, doesn't matter what system you're on. If you're interested in that, check out the Discord link in the description, and make your way to the hot lap competition channel. All right, let's see. They got nothing good for me in there. All right, let's get to it. Rainy Zandvoort. Let's see if we can hold on here in the rain. I'm terrified. All right, at least it's intermediates and not full wets. I'm familiar, but thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Like I said, I had no idea who was watching. All right, my braking zone was relatively the same there. That wasn't. That was shit. All right, let's see. We got to just be super careful on the accelerator. Kind of glide into these corners. I can feel the lack of grip. Okay, sliding out all over. Ugh, it's so slippy. Having trouble putting focus into anything but driving on this slippy madness. This is such a hard drive. That was my regular braking zone and it was too late. No! Alright, I'm definitely playing that. Motorsports channel only has 2 pins. Okay. Let's see, a little bit of curve there isn't gonna hurt. Wow. 2nd place? How did I do that? You love racing in the rain? The highest form of skill. Well, Uh, uh, hiding from camera. Yeah, I hate racing in the rain. But we pulled down a second place qualifying position because of it. Interesting that Max didn't finish ahead of me, considering he has the better car and is better in the rain. Please tell me one of the races in the next series will be in the wet. I hadn't planned on that, because that sounds miserable. Leclerc, is he still on Williams? Because if he's still on Williams, that's not really a challenge. Danny Rick is on Red Bull right now. Again, that's actually really fun. Oh, wait, no, this isn't my team. I mean, this is my team, not the other season. So Leclerc, I think, still is on Ferrari. But Renault is going to be more directly our competitor, so we'll go with Danny Rick.
It must be a relief being that far up the grid.
Let's praise our aero team. They're doing pretty good.
How does a car perform in these conditions? Is it an advantage or a disadvantage?
It's definitely a skill set. All right, enough with the questions, Claire. Let's get into it. Any F2 or Classic car rounds? This season is all F1 cars on equal performance. We're given something to, we're testing out how F1 2021 is going to go because some new regulations might occur because they don't have any classic cars. So I'm trying to see what it's like and how people prefer it, and being able to dive into something specific as well. Because that's kind of the difference between this series and last series. Last series it was, a lot of classic cars, and the format was, to keep you on your toes, kind of. And this series is much more a deeper dive into practice, because you get the schedule ahead of time, so you can practice ahead of time, and all in the same exact car that we can all drive, and that is the main car of the game. I think will give us a great study. Well, that's everything, eh? Let's get to the race. Let's check out our detail message. All right, let's get to the race. Great. Well, that's everything. All right, so we're sitting in P2.
No more testing.
We're going to try to take the lead as early as we can. We're going to fight for the lead super quickly.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Don't let me down.
that's not what I want. Why would we go... Why would we go... All right, mandatory tire. Okay. Why would we do that? It looks like that is going to be 21:43.95. Yeah. Why would we start on hards? All right. Here we go. Race is about to start. Let's get comfy. Let's give the nose an itch. All right, here we go. Got to take on Bottas. All right, we held second position with that wide corner. Now we just got to figure out a way to get in front of the guy in first. We'll now have to first worry about just getting to the rear of his car. And then after we do that, we can worry about our pass. So glad we didn't start on mediums. We would have been getting eaten alive right now. Everybody on the softs. I mean, hey, maybe end of the race I'll wish I had some softs, but I think our mediums will do fine against everybody else's. Both Bottas and us getting loose on the exit of that corner. Hopefully with our ERS we can get to the back of his draft. Oh, it looks like we're going to be able to. This will be an interesting T1. We went for it. We made it. I don't think we can make it stick, though. We made it stick. All right. We just took the lead from a Mercedes. Could we be looking at our first race win in my team? Could Lebowski Racing Group be on their way to the first victory of the team's history? We've seen a few podiums, but is it time for our first race win? Here at a track where we've done well at, a lot of those podiums we have are here. Let's see, those Mercs are staying nice and close though. Oh, I gave up the inside.
Got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Apex late. That's textbook. A little bit of ERS through this corner will give us a little bit of distance. All right, we're half second, and looks like we have broken the draft. Although they are setting faster laps behind us. We'll just have to go faster or lose this position. All right. Looks like we're holding that half second. They catch me a lot in this section of track, from that corner up through this corner especially, and then they're close on me for the DRS. I burned my half second there. Shit. All right, we have to restart that. That was fucking horrendous. Oh. Because I had an idea for the series format. What if you gave us like 2 tracks? We have 48 hours. We could choose. Double that sounds needlessly confusing and kind of pointless. I don't understand really what the. I mean. Okay. Let's see, holding these Mercs back to a half a second. Alright, I think they have DRS now. So let's be careful of their attacks on us in DRS zones. Let's try to get as far away as we can before. Ooh, DRS. A little bit of a lockup, but it's better than the alternative. Okay. Through that section, we make up a good amount of time. Car is getting a little bit tighter as we go. Feel that. All right, staying nice and close to this apex. Get fast off of that corner because they're going to be coming with DRS. Just barely keeping them out of range there. Gotta be fast off this corner. A little bit of ERS, and we get to fly away. Puts them back to their half a second, but it looks like 7/10 now. If we can expand that through Sector 1, by that last DRS zone, we'll be sitting pretty. Really locking it up hard into that corner every time. Let's see, such a tricky section of track. There's no clear spot to go look at chat. It's all corners and turns.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
New strategy. Lap 10.
Copy.
Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's stay out to lap 10, see if these hold. Alright, we got these mercs right on my ass. Alright, we're gonna have to really start getting it together.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Yeah, we are definitely losing some time to that car every lap. Like I was saying, this car's starting to get a little bit tighter. As this race goes, I don't know if it's just the tires, but the car is starting to get away from me a little bit. It doesn't quite feel as precise as it did on lap 1 and 2. And we're only on lap 6. And I noticed that like 2 laps ago. I think it is just tire wear as I'm going through here, because as I make some corrections to these corners as we go, those feel kind of fine. And my general handling, you know, it's feeling okay. I guess it's just that center mid-corner grip right before you get on the accelerator. It feels a little bit tight. But that could just literally be the loss of grip. Man, these 2 mercs are breathing down my neck. If this was a different track, they'd be going to pass right now. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to have to read that in a second. I'll read that at pit stops or something. There is such... I can't even catch a... Oh, it's so hard to focus on anything else at this track. Alright, oh, that was scary. I thought we were about to lose the lead. I gotta try to hold on to this victory. Could be looking at our first victory for Lebowski Racing Group if we play these pit stops right. Cover the inside well. Bounce off the curb. Got to use ERS so their DRS doesn't get the best of us.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Fuel on mix 2. No. Not both of you. Certainly not both of you. Alright, I want that spot back.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Alright, I will do anything to get this spot back. Really, really, really don't want Valtteri to get this win. I am now on Valtteri's pit strategy, although I should be maybe more concerned about Lewis's pit strategy. Come on. All right, we're doing a dive bomb. Get in there, Lewis. All right, this is just letting Valtteri get off the front. We got to do some real precision driving here now. Valtteri Bottas just setting the fastest lap. A little bit of a danger. He might be driving away from us now at this point in the race without me holding him up. All right, he is getting away pretty quickly. He's putting 2 seconds on me in about the time where I was talking about half a second. So that's pretty quick. big piece of curb for me there. We might just have to focus on holding Lewis at this point. Should I pit right now, actually? It might be better to pit right now. Yeah, I don't have another lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
All right. I don't think my tires, we're losing so much time. All right. Going for the softs was a bad idea, you say?
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Go, go,
All
go.
right.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We got in front of Lewis at least still. Okay. Lewis got eaten up in that lap traffic. He's stuck behind Latifi, which is good news for me. I can get these tires warmed up and start putting in some pace because I got a lot of room in front of me now.
Charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
So we're going to be able to do as much work as we can. Hopefully these mediums feel better than those old softs, so maybe we'll be faster than Valtteri is right now, and we can reel him in while he's on soft or old softs and while he's in the pits. That is the current strategy right now. ERS going. All right, everybody seems to be in the pits right now. Let's see who we can pass. Valtteri has made his pit stop, and it looks like he gained some time while doing so, because he is a magical 4 fucking seconds ahead of me. Alright, so it looks like that in order to catch Valtteri, in order to get this win, we would have to have something bad to happen to Valtteri and something pretty lucky to happen to us. Because I don't think we have the skill to bring in. That lead's already grown again. It's already above, almost at 5 now. Yeah, those Mercs are just faster right now. Teammate in the pits.
Lando is in the pits. Lando in the pits.
Okay, so who else is still in the pits? So it looks like we could pop out in 2nd place, yeah. So nothing different than before our pit stop strategy. Yeah, 2nd place, 4.7, which is about where he was when we last checked. Early on the gas. Could have been worse. Stroll switching it up, taking the 3rd place spot from Hamilton. Must have happened on that pit exit. Yellow flag ahead of us. What the hell was that? Oh, Stroll's getting actually pretty close. Kvyat retiring. Too bad it wasn't Bottas. All right, so we will have to worry about Stroll probably before the end of the race. But these mediums definitely are running better. Shout out Becco. So the mediums at the beginning probably would have been a better choice, especially considering everybody else went on softs, and the softs were the slower choice. So we could have probably made up a little bit of a distance on Valtteri, or at least been a little bit more competitive with him. but at least we're finding ourselves fighting for the podium.
Caution, caution.
This is where Kvyat's car is, I believe.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track.
Oh, that was
No
McLaren.
overtaking through the yellow flags.
Wonder who that was. Because I will be doing battle with the McLarens in the points standings throughout this year, so nice to see them pulled over on the side of the road. Wonder who it was. Oh, too much curb, too much curb.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
All right. Valtteri Bottas just keeps setting faster and faster laps. He's at 6.5 seconds now. So Mercedes definitely going to walk away with the win unless something horrible happens. Let's just keep our second position here. Let's go home with second place. Which is going to hold back Stroll and Hamilton. No big deal. Not like they're in the some of the best cars this year. And as we saw that graph, how so far ahead Mercedes is to everybody in engine performance right now. Here we go, hit the apex. Looks like they'll have DRS on us, but good thing we have a lot of battery charge. Use our ERS. There we go. Are we 4/10 up on our fastest time? What? Oops. How did that happen? It's these mediums. It's that inclement weather Becco was referring to. Yeah, so mediums were definitely going to have been the better tire to start out on. We might have been looking at a whole different outcome here. Now I feel like Mercedes just ignoring the good strategy.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine